Have you ever wondered about the life of Tutankhamun, the boy king of Egypt, born more than 3,000 years ago? In the heart of ancient Egypt, during the prosperous 18th dynasty, a legend was born. Tutankhamun, a name that would echo through the annals of history, was born into the royal lineage. His name, rich with religious significance, translates to living image of Amun. Amun, the god of the sun and air, was one of the most powerful deities worshipped by the ancient Egyptians. The birth of Tutankhamun was not just another royal birth. It was the dawn of an era, a spark of hope for the Egyptian kingdom. This was a time of immense political and religious changes, and his birth was seen as divine intervention. His life, though brief, would leave an indelible mark on Egypt's history and the world at large. Born into royalty and destined for greatness, Tutankhamun's life was anything but ordinary. Ascending the throne at just 9 years old, Tutankhamun's reign was a pivotal point in ancient Egyptian history. This young king, guided by his advisors, embarked on a journey to restore the old gods, a radical shift from his predecessor Akhenaten's monotheistic regime. Tutankhamun's reign was marked by significant decisions, one of which was the restoration of the traditional Egyptian pantheon. This move was not merely religious but political, helping to fortify his position and align himself with the influential priestly class who held significant sway in the kingdom. However, his reign was not without challenges. From internal power struggles to managing relations with neighboring kingdoms, Tutankhamun faced numerous hurdles. But despite his tender age, he managed these challenges with the wisdom of a seasoned ruler, displaying a maturity beyond his years. Tutankhamun's reign, though short, left a lasting impact on ancient Egypt. His decisions not only shaped his kingdom but also echo through the annals of history as we continue to unravel the mysteries of his life. And then, as quickly as he had risen, Tutankhamun was gone. The mystery surrounding the young pharaoh's death is as pervasive as the sand dunes of the desert he once ruled. The boy king, believed to be only around 18 years old at his death, left many questions unanswered. Was his demise the result of an illness, a common occurrence in those times, or was it something more sinister? Some theories suggest assassination, a power play in the political chess game of ancient Egypt. Others propose genetic disorders due to the prevalent practice of royal inbreeding. Yet the truth remains as elusive as the desert mirage. Despite modern technology and extensive research, we have not unraveled the full story of Tutankhamun's untimely death. His sudden death left a void in the kingdom, but it was his afterlife that would capture the world's imagination. The intrigue surrounding Tutankhamun did not end with his death. Instead, it was merely the beginning of a tale that would echo through the centuries. Yeah, but what about the curse, the supposed doom that befalls those who dare disturb a pharaoh's rest? Well, the curse of the pharaohs, as it's often called, is a belief that anyone who disturbs the final resting place of an ancient Egyptian pharaoh is doomed to suffer illness, bad luck, or even death. This infamous curse is closely associated with none other than Tutankhamun himself. The story begins in the early 20th century, when British archaeologist Howard Carter discovered Tutankhamun's tomb. As the tomb was opened, a clay tablet was found inscribed with a chilling message: "Death will slay with his wings whoever disturbs the peace of the pharaoh." This ominous warning was quickly linked to a series of unfortunate events. Lord Carnarvon, the financial backer of Carter's expedition, died less than 5 months after the tomb's opening. His death was sudden and unexpected, leading many to believe he fell victim to the pharaoh's curse. In the following years, several others connected to the excavation also met untimely ends, further fueling the myth of the curse. However, let's not get carried away. There are scientific explanations for these so-called curses. For instance, tombs sealed for thousands of years can contain harmful bacteria and molds. Those unprepared for such exposure could certainly fall ill. As for the deaths, it's important to note that many who were involved in the excavation lived long, healthy lives. Perhaps the curse is selective, or perhaps it's simply the product of our human tendency to find patterns and connections where none exist. In any case, the notion of the curse has undoubtedly added a layer of intrigue to the story of Tutankhamun. It has inspired countless books, films, and even video games, and continues to captivate our imaginations today. Whether fact or fiction, the curse of Tutankhamun has intrigued and terrified people for nearly a century. In the heart of the Valley of the Kings, a discovery was made that would shake the world. In the year of 1922, a British archaeologist named Howard Carter and his financier, Lord Carnarvon, unearthed a step leading down into the desert sands of Egypt. Further excavation revealed the entrance to a tomb, which would later be identified as the final resting place of the boy king Tutankhamun. This was a discovery of immeasurable value, not only for its treasures, but for the wealth of knowledge it offered about the ancient world. As they ventured into the depths of the tomb, they found a labyrinth of chambers filled with artifacts of unimaginable beauty and craftsmanship. There were golden chariots, intricate jewelry, delicate furniture, and statues of the gods, all preserved almost perfectly by the dry desert air. In the burial chamber, they found the king himself. Encased in a series of 4 gold-covered shrines, nested one within the other, lay the sarcophagus of Tutankhamun. Inside it, the young king's mummy was wrapped in linen and adorned with a dazzling gold death mask, a sight that left Carter and his team in awe. The news of this discovery echoed around the globe, captivating the public's imagination. It was as if the world had been given a window into an era long past, revealing the splendor and sophistication of ancient Egypt. Scholars and historians were gifted a treasure trove of information, offering insights into the life, death, and burial practices of the pharaohs. However, the discovery was not without its controversies. There were debates about the ownership and handling of the artifacts, and fears of a curse that seemed to claim the lives of those involved in the tomb's opening. Yet, despite the controversies and the superstitions, the discovery of Tutankhamun's tomb stands as a testament to our enduring fascination with the past. It has shed light on the mysteries of a civilization that existed thousands of years ago and continues to inspire awe and wonder to this day. The discovery of Tutankhamun's tomb was a monumental event, revealing a wealth of knowledge about ancient Egypt and cementing Tutankhamun's place in history.